Kumusta? Today, I am brave enough to face your questions na. I will be going to answer it while curling my hair because to me, to feel good is to look good. A lot of you has been asking me questions like, Lear, na unsa man yun ay ka? Naniwang lagi ka? So bitch, this video is for you. First of all, there's nothing wrong about asking me a tons of questions about my struggles because I know it's your way of reaching out for me and showing your concerns. But the reason why I'm avoiding telling about my personal stuff is like natagam na ko. There was a time a friend of mine, well, not just a friend, she's like my closest before. She asked me the same question and I answered her with all honesty, but she was like, namaot na ka. And every time we met, she would tell me like, naunsa man ka, naniwang naman kay ka. Knowing that kabalo siya unsay rason because I told her. So it wasn't that helpful to me sharing my personal stuff because instead of getting encouragement from her, what I'd get is depression. You share a piece of your life story to them and they judge you, so what's the point? But today is different because I'd realized there are people out there who can relate to me. People who suffer way more than I am, and I'd like to be an inspiration that despite of the pain we feel, we choose to live life the best way that we can. So I was diagnosed with ASD or anteroceptal defect way back on my early 20s where dreams are chaseable. There was a time I'd questioned the universe na, why me? What will be my future now? ASD is a condition where your heart as a whole na siya'y buslot. It's a heart defect that present at birth, but in many cases, it may not be diagnosed until adulthood. So now, I will be talking about the symptoms na akong nabatian. It doesn't mean that you experience the same symptoms you have the heart illness na. You should see a physician and avoid self-diagnosis. When I was a kid, pansin ko na talaga na mas madali akong hingalin compare sa mga kalaro ko. And when I was on my 5th grade, I'd noticed that I can loudly hear my heartbeat during bedtime and my heart is racing. But in high school, everything seems to be fine. Except that sometimes I feel dizzy pero maorian naman dayon. Naging dancer pa nga ako eh. But in college, I noticed the symptoms again and if you feel ko when I was a kid. But this time, mas lumala siya. I constantly feel my heart beats faster and sometimes I experience shortness of breath. Napapansin ko na rin na hinihingal ako sa tuwing aakyat ako ng hagdanan and lalo pa itong lumala na nagtatrabaho na ako. Nakakaranas na ako ng pananakit ng dibdib. Sometimes I experience abdominal pain. Parati na rin masakit ang mga legs ko. Parati din akong pagod and may episodes na ako ng pagkahilo. Mas madali na rin akong hingalin. But aside from the physical pain, you know what's even harder? The harsh words that you receive from people. I resigned from work para magpahinga at magpagaling that time and I admit I suffer from depression. But alam mo yun, habang nagre-rest ka, you have these relatives na tinatanong ka kung nagtatrabaho ka ba or why didn't you find a job? Like, hello, kung alam niyo lang, ang hirap-hirap makakuha ng trabaho, especially people like us. I experience a lot of discrimination at work dahil nga mas mabagal ako kumilos compared to others. Niyang pag-akyat nga ng hagdanan, hindi ko magawa. One time at mall sila yung escalator nila and need ko umakyat sa hagdanan. And alam niyo yun, 3 steps lang talaga ang makakaya kong gawin. 3 steps, then breathe, and then another 3 steps naman paakyat. Sa sobrang bagal ko, may nagalit sa akin dahil nga nakakaabala daw ako. I would like to tell him that I'm a cardiac patient but I choose to ignore. And nahihiya talaga akong gumamit na ng hagdanan kasi sa sobrang bagal ko, pinagtitinginan na talaga ako ng mga tao. You know what, looking back, I'd never really had a chance to enjoy my early 20s life. Hindi ako nakakapag-travel ng malayo kasi nga parati masakit katawan ko. I didn't even establish a career. I'm a tourism graduate, and how can I work in a fast-paced environment with this body? For me, the future is uncertain. The doctor even said na I can't be pregnant nor give birth. How can I be a mom? And yet, people had the audacity to say, tiguang nakapaburos na. I don't even know if someone will choose to marry me. But that's life. I will leave the best out of this condition. I may have things that I can't do, but it doesn't prevent me from the things that I can. I know someday that hard work will pay off and that all is well. And we may always choose to be kind. Bye bye!